So I'll sort of start from the beginning as in terms of why I chose to do an apprenticeship. So during sixth form, I was predicted 4A stars and I ended up receiving 4A stars at the end. I also applied to university offers, and all Russell groups, so I sort of had that attainment. And after receiving all my offers and sort of putting through my applications through UCAS, I just decided that it wasn't the right option for me. And that was mainly because of subject choices. And I sort of just didn't really want to study any of my A-level subjects for a longer period of time. So sort of after some reflection, I focused on sort of where I wanted myself to be in 5 years' time and where I expected myself to be after my apprenticeship scheme. And so like after university, if I was to choose an apprenticeship scheme, and it was sort of like working, really developing myself and becoming the best version of myself. And I just felt that with a degree apprenticeship, I would be able to achieve that for myself and achieve those goals. So I decided sort of during sixth form that I really wanted to do a degree apprenticeship and open that door for me. So my main sort of intention was, how do I get there? What's my action plan? And that mainly was focused around work experience and developing my skills, so that when I was to transfer them to a workplace, I would have a range of soft skills that would be beneficial for me, but also the company. So when I was in sixth form, I was head student. I did quite a lot of work experience in a range of different career paths to help me decide what I really enjoyed, if that makes sense. So I did some finance work experience. I did some legal work experience, and I decided that naturally it wasn't where my skill sets were sort of acquired to. So that led me to realizing that project management is definitely somewhere that I was comfortable with and I was much more developed in. So it was something I then tended to sort of lean towards, especially with my role as head student, where I was managing projects at school. So it was really nice to see that the skill set I had at school could be translated to the workplace and actually align really well. So a bit more about that story then. So I ended up sort of telling my parents that I wanted to do a degree apprenticeship, and my parents were so supportive. They absolutely loved the idea of being able to go to university, have no debt, work for a company, earn a salary, start building that work experience more formally, and really contribute to the team that I was working in. So actually making a difference about myself properly as well. So I ended up sort of applying to apprenticeships on Indeed, Government UK, and made a little LinkedIn account. It wasn't so much posting during sixth form, but was definitely looking at opportunities out there as well. So these are a couple of pictures of myself, actually, of when I was interviewed by Amazing Apprenticeships and also the BBC. I've won a few awards, which have been incredible, because you really do get that experience of being recognised in your teams as an apprentice. So you're not simply just doing the assumed jobs where you're just sort of in the background and not really supporting. You actually do have really good involvement. So that's definitely really helped me grow into who I am today, especially from sixth form.